Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of TWD Reviews, and today I'm back for another Fear the Walking Dead video for today. This is going to be doing another character evolution video. This is going to be for a classic Fear the Walking Dead character, and that is going to be for Nick Clark.
Hey, I don't want no trouble.
People will die.
Okay!
If one lives by the sword, well, you know how the rest of it goes.
Okay guys, just going to do another video for today. This one's going to be doing another Walking Dead video for today, and another Fear the Walking Dead video. This one's going to be doing a evolution video on the one and only Nick Clark from Fear the Walking Dead. So, thank you very much to Rowdy for suggesting this video. I absolutely love this suggestion because, of course, in the early seasons of Fear the Walking Dead, he was one of my favorite characters. So, yeah, absolutely. Very, very happy to hear about this one, and I know a lot of you guys probably will agree that Nick was probably one of the best characters in the earlier seasons for sure. So, okay, now, his character has gone through a lot. His character went through a lot in the time that he was on the show, and for me personally, he was a better character than Madison. I know for some reason nowadays that's like the most unpopular opinion in the world, but because people just love Madison nowadays. But even though back in the day when Madison was in the show, people didn't like her, but now all of a sudden people love her. So I don't know how that works out. But anyway, I will say about Nick's character, he is, I would say, my favorite character in the early seasons of Fear, minus a few, like, maybe Travis, Daniel, a few of those kind of characters. Nick is somewhere in there, though, because he really is a really awesome character, and the way he evolves is really interesting to me, because, he starts off being a drug addict and stuff like that, and really struggling with that, and he ends by being, I would say, a pretty darn good survivor. I would say a pretty skilled survivor, and of course, just what happens to him is absolutely horrible. But, okay, so Season 1. So let's start with Season 1. So Season 1, of course, he swears that he thinks that the walkers are, or, the dead are, alive, and or whatever the case may be, whatever he thought that was, as he sees the zombified Gloria, and of course, he gets hit by the car, and we have the, the kind of the beginning of the series there. So, I will say this, Nick in Season 1, Episode 1 was the most interesting character for me. I just like the struggles this kid has, and also because, of course, we do know that even though he saw it, he saw the zombies, he saw that, that whole thing, or the infected, as they say in this show, I will still say, I like how they give you the perspective of like, no, he's not lying. He is telling the truth. And, of course, by the end of the pilot, Madison and Travis kind of figure it out that, yeah, okay, Nick was telling the truth, which is, pretty crazy. So that kind of sets off the show right there with the Nick character. And basically throughout Season 1, of course, he gets captured by the military, a few things like here and there. But Nick in Season 1 I thought was a really good character. I like the scenes between him and Strand, too, in the cell. I thought that was pretty cool when they're locked up and stuff. I like Nick's character in Season 1. I thought he was a pretty unique character. Now, Season 2, he kind of goes into this whole philosophy of, well, I need to march with the dead in order to survive. And hey, this is cool. I can put, zombie blood and guts and all that stuff on me. And then, the walkers would just move past me and be like, hey, how's it going? All right, I'm going to keep walking now. So, pretty cool. I like that. And I like how Nick in Season 2, he kind of is, in my opinion, he is not scared of kind of the dead as he was at first, because everybody was panicked in Season 1. But Nick in Season 2, he's like, you know what? I'm going to embrace this. I'm going to try to make the apocalypse my own, which is, I like that. I like that a lot, and I like how he kind of decides to, well, you know what? Can't beat him, join him. That's kind of the situation he's in. And I like how, he's always putting the walker blood on him. He's always using that as a way to kind of get out. And I thought it was really cool. Now, I'll tell you one thing right now, though. The whole thing with Celia, I don't know why he had such a connection with Celia. I don't really understand that too much. I know she kind of, they kind of had the philosophy of like, well, maybe the dead are still alive in there somewhere. And it's like, well, okay, but, it's just a female rip-off, terrible version of Herschel or something, like a really bad rip-off version of Herschel. Because you got Herschel, who's like a fantastic character, like storing these walkers. And you've got Celia, who's like the dollar store female Herschel. But like 10 times over. Like, that's how bad Celia was. So, not sure why they did the connection with Nick and Celia, but it's whatever, it's there. And he decides to not go with Madison in the end and kind of go his own path. So, we have these flashbacks, which I really enjoy seeing in Season 2. in grotesque as you got these guys that are kind of going after him. And I really like the scene when the guys are shooting at him and stuff like that. You know, the guy, you know, with the black hair and the black shirt, they're shooting at him, and Nick is like running through the woods and, you know, going through and stuff like that. Visually, that scene is really well shot, I feel like, as he's just kind of running for his life. And of course, Luciana and the others find him. They bring him to the compound. They bring him to the you know, to this, you know, new place where you've got this guy who's supposedly bit, you know, I guess. And I guess he's bit by Walker, stuff like that. And of course, you know, he doesn't make it through the season. But of course, we do have the relationship between Luciana and Nick start. And, you know, kind of that whole thing involved. He almost gets his darn hand chopped off at one part and stuff like that. So, you know, I thought season 2 for Nick was actually a darn good season because, you know, I mean, aside from the Celia connection, I didn't really understand that one. But I really like Nick in season 2. I think his character is very unique. We haven't really seen a character like that before. And I thought his character worked out, you know, pretty darn good. Season 3, we get to see him, of course, at the ranch with the others. You got Luciana and just kind of leaves him after a while. And you've also got the kind of weird friendship that he's got going with Troy, which is pretty interesting. And that's my favorite stuff from Nick, is the stuff between him and Troy, you know? And I like also the kind of, you know, the stuff they do with Nick and Jeremiah as well, too. Like, it's like, you know, well, we're all on the same side, you know? And you know, Jeremiah's like, well, it'd be nice if it were true, you know? And it's like, whoa, like, what? What are you talking about, dude? So, you know, but I like Nick in season 3. I think that after Luciana leaves, he kind of takes a bigger role in the ranch. And I think we could have seen a bit more of Nick, but I like the part where Madison's about to kill Jeremiah to make peace with Walker, and he's just like, you know, like, he's like, you know what your mom came here to do tonight? And he's like, well, the reason I like her so much, you know, the reason why she's tougher than you'll ever be is because she is exactly like, bam, he's dead. And it's just like, what? You know, so season 3, man, sometimes season 3, man, it can really get you because stuff like that. It's like, wait, Nick just killed him? What? Like, you know, because you're expecting Madison to do it. So, I like that. I thought that was really cool. And Nick in that season really proved himself to be a great character. And I really like Nick in the episode where you've got Troy, who's, you know, banished, basically. And you've got, you know, Nick and you've got Jake, who are there. They see the herd. They just flip out on Troy. And, you know, Jake, you know, of course, they have to cut off his arm and stuff like that to save him. They can't save him, but basically the ranch is, you know, kind of just completely taken over by the walkers and stuff. And I remember this part very well, and it's the part, and I love this part, where, you know, Nick's pissed off because Jake is dead, and he literally takes Troy, and he's like, okay, Troy, you want to see what you did? That's you, right there. Look down at the ranch. That's you, right there. That's all you, man. And it's just like, man, you know, so I like Nick a lot in that episode, because he calls Troy out on his crap, and he's just like, man, did you really have to do that? Are you freaking serious? So, I like that. I like that a lot. I think that was really cool. And I like the kind of interactions after the ranch, even, where they're kind of chilling in the truck and stuff like that. And he's like, nah, Nick, you didn't stay at the ranch because of that. You stayed at the ranch because you love me. It's all right. You can admit it, you know? Oh my God, man. Troy is a character that I love, and I love his connection with Nick in season 3. So, Nick in season 3 kind of almost dies because he goes almost, you know, blows himself up because of the Proctors. And he does, you know, he sacrifices himself so his family can get away. And I really like that. So then we jump into a major time jump in season 4. And his evolution in season 4, I think for what we got, I thought it was interesting because we get to see him. He's very scared to go outside the walls of the stadium. When he finally decides to do that, he runs into a pole, I remember, and they're like, Nick, what are you doing? He's like, oh, you know, just out for a little drive, you know. So yeah, Nick was a little scared after the dam and stuff like that. He's got a little bit of PTSD, which I can understand that. And honestly, I like Nick in season 4. I thought he was pretty good. We should have seen a bit more, but again, his character, his time was cut short, you know? And, you know, kind of in the past timeline, they try to figure out, you know, should they stay at the stadium, should they not? And then in the current timeline, he meets Morgan. Now, I really like when he met Morgan. I thought that was really cool. And I think their connection there would have been something cool to see throughout more episodes, you know? But Charlie ends that, and we've got the flowers. You know, there's still something good out here. And Nick is killed, like, just like that. So I guess that's where the evolution ends right there, because he just gets shot and that's it. So what are my thoughts on Nick? So season 1, really great. Season 2, good. Season 3, good as well. Season 4, kind of good, you know, but again, his character was cut short, so I can't really say too much. But Nick's character, I really like him. I think he's a really great character, and from the beginning of the series, in those early days, he's one of my personal favorite characters, up there with Travis, Daniel, Troy, and you know, other random characters like that. So I definitely want to hear from you guys in the comment section below. What do you guys think about the Nick Clark character? But I gotta say, he is a character that I still, you know, I still miss to this day, because I still think he was a really great character for the show, and I thought he would out-survive Madison. So that's something as well, too. So, any of you guys, thank you guys for watching this video. Write your comments in the comment section below. If you guys are new here, click the subscribe button to jump some videos for Fear of the Walking Dead. Follow the Walking Reviews, subscribe, guys, and of course, I'll see you guys really soon for another video for Fear of the Walking Dead. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
Anybody out there?